Hey, good morning. Mm, They continue to tell me that it's so much easier to make a video, but I'm a writer. So for me, I like to write. I prefer to write it down. You don't have to see my face. You don't ever have to know. But the videos seem to reach further or do more for more people. I guess you get that sense of feeling that the person offered you when you were doing the video. So because of that, I try to make sure that I make videos about the things that are important to me and the issues that I may face or the things that I may have to go through with anything. So I wanted to address kind of school bullying, but more so like when both people have I don't know, let me see. It's more like not so much school bullying as it is when you got all these little kids and all these other kids who put batteries in their back or who amp them up to do more or say more or be more, and now you got two kids who are ready to fight and knock each other out and do all of this stuff for what? Now, with that said, I've had fights in school. I'm not saying that people don't fight or that there's not going to be discrepancies and things that happen. I'm not saying anything like that. What I'm saying is I look at all of these kids who have really, really big goals and big dreams and big things going on. But as soon as somebody else doesn't like them or doesn't like what they look like or how they talk or how they dress or whatever it is, it becomes a problem. And there's never a place that we're allowed to just express ourselves. You know, whether you like it or I don't like it or we don't like it or whatever. So my daughter has this hairstyle that she loves. Fine. Doesn't bother me none. I don't really care. I don't like it. I can't stand it. But I am aware that as long as, you know, it's not something crazy. It's not an adult hairstyle. It's just the way they do the little bun things on top. And she loves that hairstyle. So much so that if I braid up, you know, I do her hair, she'll want to take it out because she wants to wear that hairstyle. So another little girl, presumably, whoever she may be, didn't like the hairstyle. And so she, one day, like, kind of knocked the bun thing. The bun is fake hair. Doesn't mean that the person doesn't have hair. It just means that that hair enhances their hair or whatever the case is. Kind of like my braids. I have hair, but I like my braids. Okay, so that happened one day. My daughter comes home. She tells me, cool, no problem. Couple days go past. Now there's beef. There's drama because Snapchat and well, probably not Facebook, but Snapchat and IG and whoever the fuck else these kids use. The girl has something to say, and I know as an adult we get to the place, or I get to the place when it's just like it's just not worth it. You know, just brush it off, just leave it alone. But for kids, I don't think it's that easy at times. You know, she's very smart. At the same time, she does have the hood ghetto girl in her. I don't knock neither one of them girls. That really, really smart girl, that really, really ghetto girl, I have both of those girls in me as well. I can be this professional, nice, you know, smiley, happy lady, but I could also get down and dirty with you. So that part I'm not mad at. The ability to switch as needed. My issue, though, is she's just started this new school, great school. She loves the school. School loves her. Don't want the bullshit. I don't want the drama, so I'm talking to her. The kind of mother that I am is I'm like, listen, I am never, ever, ever, ever going to get at you for protecting yourself. Never. You know, I'm never going to knock you for being, what do you call it? I'm never going to knock you from protecting yourself. I'm never going to knock you from, you know, fighting back or holding yours down. At the same time, I would rather, if possible, whenever possible, for you to not fight. And that's because two things. One, when you fight, nowadays, you're all over everybody's media. It becomes this thing about, oh, she bust her ass, and or she didn't, and now I have no worries that my daughter's hand skills is on point. So it's not so much that I'm worried about her getting beat up. I'm actually more so worried about what she can do and what happens afterwards. After they fight, after, you know, you don't like my bun, I think you're ugly, blah, blah, blah shit that we all go through. After that's over, I think about, you know, she's in the school for dance. I need her to be able to focus on her goal. I need her grades. Her grades are great. I need her grades to stay there, though. I need for her to get away from the drama and the fuckery and the bullshit. However, I understand and I know that some of it, on some level, even though I don't know what level yet, has to do with her. She has a smart ass mouth. And I'm trying to make this video more so that there's an understanding for everybody across the board. When you decide that you want to fight, one of my grandmother's favorite sayings to me was, you got to bring ass to get ass. And so when you're bringing ass, you know what I'm saying, even though my daughter's smaller, I'm a larger woman, you know, I'm tall, I'm not little. When I was small, even tall and skinny, you know, I had to realize that. And so when I used to fight, it used to be like that. You know, I don't like people touching my face. I used to get into a fight and I had a scratch on my face. I got a let me see from a fight. I don't even know if you can see this. Hold on. A scar on my arm. Because I got into a fight with a boy and, you know, whipping ass and got my little arm cut. There's so much more that comes, or that can come from just not liking somebody and y'all just wanting to fight. So my suggestion and my thought process to you young girls, shit, young boys too, because I think it's worse for the boys. There is this machismo that exists that you boys feel like, if I get my ass whooped, we fight, I get my ass whooped, either we gotta go jump this nigga or we gotta do this to this dude or whatever has to happen, because now your ego, now your ass is whipped, now your ego is hurt and your pride is sideways, and then it always escalates to more. And in today's time, we have so much more battles that we need to face, preferably together, but I would really prefer if it just didn't happen like that. If we could just figure out, like, look, you don't like my hair? Cool. I don't like you. We stay away from each other. We keep it moving. We do what we got to do. And see you when you get there. See you at the top type shit. You know, there should be another way to be able to manage this shit with these kids. I mean, over years, over time, I used to fight when we was little. You know, you fight, you get your ass whipped, she get her ass whipped. A couple of times I fought a girl. I think we fought like 4 times. And to me, it got annoying. You know, you get annoyed with fighting somebody over and over and over again. But even beyond that, I didn't even really want to fight. I just did it because it felt like it was something I had to do. And I'm trying to speak to her in a way of, you know, her friends are telling her don't fight. However, you know, you got somebody putting a battery in that little girl back, somebody putting a battery in her back. And to be honest, the person putting a battery in my daughter back might be my son, because he's like, don't let nobody disrespect you. He got that type of thing going on, and I'm trying to work into also get him out of that as well. But just think long term. Think beyond whipping her ass today, or, you know, whatever, kicking his ass tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case is. Do you really want to end your whole school career? And I'm saying school career because my kids go to the kind of schools where you get kicked out, now you're going to a regular school, you're not going to an art school, a school that's going to help build you. I'm not really big on school, so it's not really about the school so much as about the opportunities that you obtain from being associated with certain places. That's something that I try to teach them right now where we are. Your people, places, and things is always going to be the most important things that you accumulate over life. And if you can accumulate the proper people and places, and of course, you know, put yourself in front of the right things, you'll have a better one-up for those who don't. That's it. You know, so we worked hard, you in this nice school, blah, blah, blah. You know, utilize it and stop letting somebody not liking your hair or not liking you or feeling like you're ugly, or, you know, she said, oh, this girl with big lips. Yes, her lips are big. They are beautiful. I love my daughter's lips. But you don't like them, so that's cool. You go on with that. Their judgment doesn't define you. You know what I'm saying? It defines them. It defines what she may be lacking or what she has a problem with or whatever the case is. And don't let this shit get to you. Don't let it. Be beautiful. Be you regardless to who likes it. Be you regardless to who appreciates it, because you are the most unique thing that you will ever encounter. You, yourself. Try not to curse, but I want to say F these chicks and these dudes and everybody else who want to knock your hustle, who want to take you to places that you don't want to really be, but you are willing to go. And that's what happens. Just be confident in yourself. Your confidence has no competition. You You know what I'm saying? But that's what happens. You go in these new places, and you go in these places and you're confident and you're sure about who you are, and somebody's coming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's always room for improvement. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to come to try to knock you down. You know, and it's just crazy how we as a person, as an individual, will allow somebody else's opinion of me, and I've done it. I'll allow somebody else's opinion of me to make me feel less than. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, really? Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Just focus. I just want these kids to stay focused, because there's so many opposing factors that exist nowadays that me fighting with you over some petty shit about what you don't like about me is not even relevant anymore. Just stay focused, stay on your grind. You know what I'm saying? Do what you're supposed to do, and just work towards being a better you. Fuck everybody else.